welcome or welcome back to Beauty Bees. I'm Iris. Today we are doing my April to the first couple days of May empties. Now, this is kind of an awkwardly timed video because my last empties video was filmed quite late. I filmed it, I think, in like mid-April. So I don't have a ton of empties right now, but I know that there are a few things that are pretty close on the horizon to be done. And if I wait until the end of May, I'm going to have to film like a 50-minute empties video. So we're just going to cover the items that I have today. It's not the biggest empties I've ever had. It's also somehow not the smallest empties I've ever had. I don't know. It doesn't make sense, but we're going to start with like single-use packet type products. So I have just one of these Pure Lease Watermelon Energizing Sheet Masks. I talked about these in my last empties video. I have, I think, 3 more of them. They are really lovely. The skincare benefits seem to be pretty on par with most sheet masks, but I like the light watermelon scent that these have. I just like the Pure Lease masks in general, but I think that the scent that these ones have, it's not overpowering, it's not gross. I think it really adds to the experience, and I do quite like those. Next we have this Round Lab Mugwort Calming Serum. I just got one use out of this, so I can't comment on what it did or didn't do for my skin, but, well, I guess I can say it didn't break me out or give me some kind of allergic reaction, so that's a good first step at least. I would try another sample of that, but I have no desire to go out and purchase it. The last single-use product that I'm seeing, at least here on the top, is from Aquaphor. This is their Advanced Therapy Repair. My goodness, let's try that again. This is from Aquaphor. It is their Advanced Therapy Repairing Hand Masks. I felt so weird wearing these, like Dexter or something. I don't think they did that much for me. I get this as part of an Allure Beauty box. It's not something that I would have purchased directly. I felt when I opened that box like this was sort of a product they'd thrown in to get you to 6 items, because some of the other items were a lot bigger or more exciting. I think I had like an Elemis skincare product and some Fenty makeup. And then I had like this dinky little set of hand masks. After using them, I still feel the same way. Like, I don't feel like they did anything amazing for my hands that I couldn't do just by putting hand lotion on. And I felt really stupid sitting around my house with these on for 10 minutes. Let's talk about another item from that same Allure Beauty box. This is the Billy Cool Blue Starter Kit. So it is a razor, a little stand for the razor that allows it to hang on the wall of the shower, and then 2 razor refill heads. I like this razor. It seems really quite nice. It's up in my shower right now. I've used it a couple of times. I just didn't want to keep the packaging around until I was ready to get rid of the razor, because this is quite the box to have in my bathroom for months and months. I have gotten a very similar razor through Refreshments, which is the Ipsy brand, and I think I like that one a little bit more, mainly because of the component that adheres this to the shower wall. The Refreshments one had a nice like 3M surface that I found adhered really nicely. This has what's essentially just like sticky tack. Additionally, I like that the Refreshments one allows you to hang your razor upside down so that as it's drying, it doesn't drip down into the razor. It drips down just into the shower. This you pretty much need to keep it upright, but the razor itself seems really good, and the refills are a lot more widely available than the one from Refreshments. So I could actually see myself potentially purchasing another one of these when my refreshments refills eventually run out to put in my other shower. I finished 2 sheets of nail stickers this month. That was the back of the sheet. The first one had some pink flowers that had a little bit of glitter to them. I didn't feel the need to use the leaves, so I decided that this sheet was done. The other had butterflies on it, and I used every single one of them. A lot of them are currently on my nails. I think these are really cute. I don't love the combination of having like these line art butterflies with these closer to photorealistic butterflies, but whatever. I still put them on my nails at the same time. Finished thing of cotton balls. Super exciting. We have 2 declutters. The first is this Pat McGrath Labs mini lipstick in Elson 2. I would roll this up, but the lipstick is broken in here, and it is a very bright, super pigmented orangey red that just seems destined to end up all over the carpet if I open this up. So we're not gonna do that. It broke. It was very sad. I had this in my 12 lip products of 2024 to finish, and clearly that didn't happen. The other product is a declutter because I think this has gone bad on me. This is the Mr. Right eyeliner pencil from the Balm in Seymour Romance, which is the purple shade. I used this in a very recent video. I think the one where I was trying the Violette Vespertine palette from Viseart, which I'm actually wearing today. I've been absolutely loving that palette. I used this eyeliner in the video, and the next day, my left eye, the eyelid just felt really swollen. I remember when I was filming the video that I think I said like something along the lines of I think I got an eyelash in my eye as I was applying this, because it did just feel a little bit irritated immediately. So I assumed that, you know, I'd gotten a little bit in my eye, but the next day it became pretty obvious that it was a product that I'd used, because it still felt pretty swollen and it was a little bit visible. I just didn't wear makeup for 2 days and it was fine. But I have worn the eyeshadow palette a couple times since with no issues. It must have been this product. So that's a bummer. It's sad that I won't get to get more use out of this product because it is a really pretty color, but I mean, I'm not gonna use something that's causing me eye irritation. So this has to go. It is an older product. It's kind of to be expected that it could go wrong. I've had it for probably almost exactly 2 years. I think I bought this on Memorial Day back in 2022. I don't know why I remember that specifically, but I'm pretty sure that's the case, and it was on clearance. So it was probably not exactly a new product when I purchased it. Okay, so that's it for declutters. I have a hand lotion from Bath & Body Works that I finished. This is in Gingham Love, which is a pretty, like, berry freesia scent. Gingham Love is one of my favorite scents from Bath & Body Works. I think I've described it as like the girl next door fragrance before. It's sort of unassuming, but it's just really very pretty and very sweet. I like it a lot. It has been discontinued as of right now, but it's Bath & Body Works. There's a good chance that it'll come back either as Gingham Love or repackaged under a new name. I do quite like these hand creams. I take them to work, I keep them in my desk, and I tend to use one up about every 6 weeks. So that one is used up. Another Bath & Body Works lotion. This is At the Beach. It's in their Ultimate Hydration Body Cream. I like the Ultimate Hydration Body Cream. I think I prefer it a little bit to the standard lotion that Bath & Body Works has, but it's not a strong preference. I think it is a little bit more hydrating and a little bit less heavily fragranced than the lotion, if that helps you to make a decision when you're purchasing. This scent is absolutely beautiful. It's one that Bath & Body Works has kept around for quite a while at this point. I think I've finished at least one other full-size lotion from them, like in the time that I've had my channel in this scent. Now the notes on this one are white frangipani. There's no way I'm saying that right, but I don't care enough to look it up right now. Blossoms, toasted coconut, bergamot waters, sea salt breeze, and sun-kissed musk. It is a really pretty beachy coconut scent. I quite enjoy it, and I think that I have, well, I know that I have a hand cream, and I think maybe even another lotion in this scent waiting to be used, and I'm looking forward to using them. I've got a leave-in conditioner. This is from Dye, unsure. This is the Cactus Fruit 3-in-1 Styling Cream. This is a 20 ml size. I don't have a ton of hair. My hair is very fine. It's pretty short and it's honestly pretty thin. So I don't use very much product each time I use something like this. So this lasted me months. It did have a like floral sweet scent to it, which I didn't find offensive, but didn't love. I could totally see someone really liking the scent though, and that being a big positive for them. And the scent did linger for a few hours on my hair. So hopefully if you have this, it is a positive for you because you're probably gonna smell it for quite a while. I thought this did a nice job. Really no matter what I was doing with my hair, I used it before heat styling a few times, and I thought that it did reduce the amount of damage and the amount of frizziness that I noticed in my hair in the days afterwards. It did a nice job of weighing my hair down just a little bit so that it didn't, again, look super frizzy and dry after just air drying, and it did hold curl pretty well. So I was overall pretty impressed by this product. I just use so little styling cream or leave-in conditioner, etc., that I have no real reason to ever purchase it, because even a little free gift from Sephora, like I'm sure this was, can last me months. I finished 2 little perfumes this month. The first one is Amazing Grace from Philosophy. This is a 15 ml size. This is like a very powdery, clean take on a floral. It's not my absolute favorite scent. This isn't something I would really want to wear by itself, but I thought that when I mixed it with a really sweet body mist, in particular Whipped Berry Meringue from Bath & Body Works, I thought that it was really pretty. This provided a nice like ground layer to build that sweetness on top of. It felt supportive, and I really did like that. I wouldn't repurchase this because I wouldn't want to repurchase a perfume that I wouldn't wear by itself, but I didn't have any problem getting through a 15 ml size of it. I got this in a 3-pack. I have Amazing Grace Bergamot and Amazing Grace Jasmine. And I think this was my least favorite of the 3. I thought the Bergamot and the Jasmine both added something really nice on top of this base. The other fragrance was also quite powdery, but I absolutely adore this one. This is Gingham Vibrant from Bath & Body Works. This is a 7 ml size, I believe. Yes, I used this way too quickly. It took me like 3 weeks or a month to use it up. It is a really pretty violet scent that has some powderiness to it. I love that it's purple, honestly. Probably would have purchased this just for the purple packaging, but it ended up also being a great scent. They came out with a trio of new gingham scents for Mother's Day last year, and I tried all 3 of them. There was a pear one, a peony one, and then this is the blackberry and violet one. I think this was my favorite, but I really did enjoy all 3. I have a body mist of this left, and I kind of wish that I'd purchased a full size of the body mist or another one of these perfumes, because this is a really lovely scent, and unfortunately This was not the one that Bath & Body Works chose to keep around. This is sort of borderline on being an empty versus a declutter. This is the Bow Down Transparent Brow Glue from Queen Studios. I got this in an Ipsy bag. It is, or actually it might be BoxyCharm. I don't remember. This is a clear brow gel. I just found that this was starting to leave like little flaky bits in my brows, which is not the look I was going for, but I had this for at least 2 years. It's not surprising that it started doing that. I liked this when it worked. I can't say that I've ever met a brow gel that I felt really strongly about, negatively or positively. This was totally fine. I don't even know where I would find Queen Studio if I wanted to purchase this. So kind of a moot point. Next we have a mascara. This is the CoverGirl Exhibitionist. I wasn't sold on this mascara when I first opened it. I found it was kind of strange. It just felt sort of dry right from the beginning. It has this hourglass shaped wand, which I liked. I thought it was decent. I just always felt like this made my lashes look a little bit too clumpy. I actually feel kind of the same way about the mascara that I'm using now, which is the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. A lot of that has to do with preference. I don't care as much about volume in my mascara. I like length. If I have especially a really tiny little mascara wand that allows me to really comb through my lashes nicely, reach the very base of my lashes, because my lashes are quite a bit lighter than a true black like the mascara that I like to wear, I'm very happy. If you have any recommendations for products like that, I would love to hear them. This, while I do often like CoverGirl mascaras, and I do sometimes really enjoy mascaras that have this style of brush, it just wasn't my absolute favorite. It worked fine, but I'm not excited about it, and I wouldn't repurchase it. Next up, we have a lip empty. This is from Laneige. It is their Lip Glowy Balm in Berry. Now, I had lusted after this product for ages. I remember that Jessica Braun used to talk about this a lot back in the day, like maybe even before she was, well, I'm pretty sure before she was Jessica Braun, when she was still Jam Beauty 89, and maybe before Mr. Braun was Mr. Braun. It's been a while. So I don't know why I wanted this so much. It's a nice lip balm. I thought it looked pretty on my lips. I generally wore this to go to bed. It sticks around pretty nicely during the night, and I never noticed like any breakouts around my lips, which I do sometimes see with like a really thick lip mask or something. This was a really nice texture. I got this in a Sephora Favorites kit, and I was really happy to be able to try it out because, like I said, I'd been thinking about this product for 6, 7, 10 years, something like that. It'd been quite a while, but I don't know what I thought this was going to be, but I don't think anything probably would have lived up to those expectations that I had. So if I found another one of these in a Sephora Favorites kit, it would be a positive towards purchasing that kit, but I wouldn't go out and purchase one of these. I just don't feel like it's a super special product. It's nice, but nothing absolutely amazing. Then the last product is absolutely amazing. This is the NARS Afterglow Balm in Orgasm. I love this shade. I have really liked the Orgasm shade in like every iteration that I've tried it in. I have the blush. I've tried it in a couple of different lip formulas, like 3, I think. Love it. I think it's beautiful. These Afterglow lip balms are not as moisturizing as you might hope for from a lip balm, but they are really pretty on the lips and they give your lips a little bit of moisture. I find these a really easy product to keep in my bag and apply throughout the day. I use these at work a lot. I pretty much always apply one of these or, some kind of similar product after lunch. It's beautiful. I love the packaging on this. It feels very high-end and very glam. And I mean, this has been in my purse for months and it still looks really nice. A lot of times lip products will look like they have seen some things after even a week or two in my purse. So that's nice to see. And I love the Afterglow lip balms. I've talked about them a lot on my channel. I finished a couple of full sizes of the product. I've loved all of the shades that I've gotten from this line. I think I've tried 4 shades, and while I really have enjoyed each and every one of them, I think that once I use up my last one, the one that I will probably repurchase is Orgasm. I think that this is just an easy shade to go with absolutely anything. Dolce Vita has more color and is more pink. I had one that was a little bit deeper, Fastlane, I think, that was like even more pink than Dolce Vita, if I'm remembering correctly. It's been a long time since I had that one. And Laguna, which on me does look very brown. This, I think, is probably the easiest wear every single day with everything shade if you are similar in coloring to me. And that is my empties. I thought this was going to be a really short video, but actually my camera ended up cutting me off and I had to take a little break and start again. So hopefully that transition was not too awkward in the middle. Let me know if you saw where it was. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Please consider liking and subscribing if you did, and I hope I see you guys in the next one. Bye y'all!